Well, happy afternoon to you folks. Doug here with Soul Motor Coach, coming at you with another really cool coach. I can't wait to show you this one. 2 full baths, full body paint, sleeping for 8+, all on a gas motorhome. Let me turn the camera around. Let's get some business out of the way, show you this one. We're going to get inside of it. I'm going to make this a kind of a quick video. Stay tuned to the end of the video where I talk about our process, how we operate here at Soul Motor Coach, what we're going to do to this coach to get it ready for you, our pricing, trade-ins, financing. We're going to cover all that stuff. Stick around to the end, folks. Let's get going. Yes, you heard that right. 2 full baths, sleeping for 8 on this beautiful full body paint bunkhouse. This is a 2023 Entegra Vision XL 36A with about 13,000 miles on it, 550 generator hours in absolutely beautiful condition. As you can see up top there, we do have some solar panels, 2 roof air conditioners. One of them has a heat pump, furnaces, beautiful coach. Check the website for more additional pictures at soulmotorcoach.com. I know it's not my usual fancy dancy diesel pusher. I just seen this coach. I had to buy it. We had an inspection on it. Inspection went great. Coach is in beautiful shape, very well loved and cared for. The paint is immaculate. Yes, this is a full body paint job. You don't see that very often on a gas coach, but somebody optioned this one with the full body paint. I love the colors. Let's talk about just a couple of negatives I've seen on the outside. This ladder here's got the tiniest little bend in it. It's solid. It doesn't affect the ability. I can put all my weight on it. Really nothing to do there. I'm not going to replace that. It is kind of what it is. And the only other thing I seen on this coach was just a little piece of trim that's punched in there. My guys will try to correct that to the best of our ability. And really not a ton of stuff to show you in the bays here, but I will dip down and show you. This does have 2 of these, 2 full pass-through storage bays. They are wet bays, so they're lined with this kind of ABS plastic. Very tough material, waterproof, so these bays can get wet if they need to. But there's 2 of those bays right here, so you can store quite a bit of stuff in here. What coach out there with it sleeps 8 as a bunkhouse would be complete without an outdoor entertainment system? Insignia TV with Furion speakers and a single den radio out here. It looks like this is going to be a Bluetooth. I don't see XM Sirius radio capability on this roof, but that is a Bluetooth radio. Of course, there's extra power out here if you want to have a cooking grill or whatever you need to do. And I want to show you one other thing for those that like to cook outside. Tucked away right next to the propane tank, a little propane port here, so you can hook your auxiliary grill, the propane grill, to the coach. And I don't know about you, but that's a huge plus. It saves you having to carry those little green bottles you buy from Walmart that are like $4 or $5 a piece that only last 1 or 2 cooks. Yes, this is on the F53 chassis. It does have that new 7.3 liter. They call it the Godzilla motor. It's got a few more horsepower and is a touch quieter than its predecessor, the Ford V10. And the F53 chassis is the most popular chassis for a Class A motorhome. There are more F53 chassis sold than all others combined. Any 2-bath coach wouldn't be complete without their separate holding tanks. You're going to have a gray water and black water holding tank on the middle of the coach for the middle bath, but also you have a gray water and a black water holding tank for the rear coach and the rear bath that's right back here. As nice as the outside is, I can't wait to dig into the inside, because whoever picked the colors on this did a fantastic job with the farmhouse paint colors. But let's get inside, show you what it's all about. All right, well, welcome into this 2023 Entegra Vision XL 36A. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you all the good stuff. There's really, I can't really find anything to pick on. I've seen a couple little nicks and scratches exactly where they should be for a coach that's had some sort of use to it in this particular floor plan. This is an excellent floor plan if you have a large family. Pay attention to this one. Beautiful shape in here, great colors with the white and linen cabinetry. I really like this. First and foremost, up at the cockpit here, we have this beautiful accent lighting, as you can see, that Entegra did for 2023. The F53 chassis, that motor is stout and it's a little bit quieter than what you'd find with the V10. Coming around here, we do have a sofa that converts to a bed. We do have a booth. I think it converts to a bed, but please, no promises. I did not have time to extend that. It is the first time I've seen this style of table, but nonetheless, you still sleep 2 in the king size bed, 2 in the bunks, also 2 or 3 up here, and 2 more right here. So you're going to sleep at least 8, and then maybe 10 plus with this table converting. Finally, after so many years of having these overhead bunks, a manufacturer finally made something substantial to keep kids from rolling off the edge here. I think this is huge. This is a removable kind of bumper step here. I think it's an ingenious way for the manufacturer to protect themselves and protect their buyers from kids falling off this bunk. It's always been a concern of mine with any of these overhead bunks that we have sold. I don't see the bunk ladder in here. That doesn't mean it's not in here. It just means I haven't found it yet. So if something happens and it's not in here, we will definitely find you another one. Just across from all that sleeping is this beautiful galley. They did not skimp or short you. Really nice Corian countertops. Beautiful cabinetry. Nice flat panel television. It looks to be a smart television. We do have a high point convection microwave oven. A propane cooktop with an oven. Already lied to you because this is not a convection microwave oven. It is just a microwave oven. And right next to all that is a residential style refrigerator with water and ice in the door. Folks, keep in mind that this is not a luxury Class A diesel pusher. This is a Class A gas family machine. I call these memory makers for sure. Let's sit down in the booth and see if it's comfortable at all. Now, I don't know if it is or not. Let's find out. All right, just a touch on the tight side for me. I mean, not, I guess you could say it's touching. I'm a little bit thicker than most, so you're going to be comfortable at this. I am very comfortable in this. The tabletop is very secure. They're using the same Corian countertop space, and I love the cup holders that they added here. So if you're going to come up here and play cards, 4 people can sit up here and play cards. Maybe 1.5 of me, but 4 regular people. 1.5 of me on each side. So 3 of me, 4 regular people can sit here and play cards. And you got this beautiful window here to look out. Now I've got the shade closed because it's sunny on this side, so we'll keep that down for the lighting. And as we move past the refrigerator, where the kitchen is in a fixed place, keep in mind. So this is a triple slide coach. It's unbelievable they're able to fit this much stuff into a coach of this size. Here's the floor plan I was talking about. Look at that beautiful floor plan. This is just a ton of stuff that they packed into a 38-foot coach. This does have a 5,000-pound towing capacity. What thing that amazed me most about this coach and the specs when I pulled them up is the fact that you have 102-gallon black water tank capacity, 80-gallon gray water tank capacity, because they are going to be split tanks, and we do have an 80-gallon fresh water capacity on this one as well. And yes, we do have a spider control systems and control everything in the house. Right now I've got the generator running. Looks like this generator has 550 hours. I mean, it's what you want to see. You want to see some use. You don't want to see a generator with 20 or 30 hours on it. It means nobody's used it. This first of 2 full bathrooms. This really nice radius shower. Lots of storage. Vanity cabinet, sink, porcelain commode. Everything included in here. Lots of storage across from the king size bed. And I wonder if this is, yes, this is going to be pre-plumbed for a washer dryer combo if you ever want to add one. They even have a place where you can cut out the dryer vent right there. Lots of nice storage and drawers and cabinetry. Really nice insignia smart television that you can pop up for storage. More storage behind. I know we're all used to seeing king size beds in motorhomes. This one does not disappoint when it comes to that. But given the fact that this is only a 38, little over a 38-foot coach, look at what they've been able to pack in here. This coach just checks a lot of boxes. 2 full bathrooms, sleeping for 8+, king size bed, big generator, 2 roof air conditioners, one of which having a heat pump. You're going to have furnaces in this coach. And let's check out this rear bath right now. Look at this, another porcelain foot pedal flush toilet. I like that. Something you don't often see in a bath and a half coach, or in this case, a 2 full bath coach, is 2 foot pedal flush toilets. Usually they have to have a power flush toilet macerator that sends the stuff over to the tank, but this coach having 2 black tanks and 2 gray tanks allows you to put a more reliable and trouble-free toilet. But besides the porcelain toilet, we're going to have lots of storage capability, another sink, medicine cabinet, and yes, we have another shower right here. 2 full baths. Let's talk a little bit about negatives, because the negatives on this one are so minor, so minute, that I just want to show them to you, because I got to pick on something. Just a few little edges here that are rubbed off, maybe some of the stain that they used in a couple of different places. I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, that's really the only thing I'm seeing. A few little places of trim over on the corner here. This is where you would expect down here at the bottom. Somebody had kicked this. It looks like, I don't know if the trim is cracked or just scratched. I mean, in this entryway into the back, you would kind of expect that. There is one nightshade missing there, but I shouldn't even tell you about that, because that's something we're going to replace. No problem whatsoever. Other than that, I'm just not seeing any negatives whatsoever to speak of. All right, but what's this coach like with the slide rooms on the in position, or how are you able to use it if you're unable to put the slides out? Well, let's show you that. I think you're going to be pretty well pleased, because as many people as this coach sleeps, it needs to at least have the ability to seat as many people as possible. So we're going to dig into that. We're going to show you what it's like with the slides in and how it's able to be used with the slides in driving down the road. All right, first and foremost, you got up at the front cab, you have the captain's chairs are obviously in beautiful shape, but plenty of room. The 2 captain's chairs to move around, plenty of room to move the seat back. Really nice Sony double din radio with backup camera in it, heat and air controls. I love the dash, the look of the dash, the design that Entegra did for this year. I think they just did a great job with it. I mean, this coach will sleep everybody. And so you got 2 people that can sit up front, 2 more people here. You're going to have 4 people that can sit here. So you're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8 people that can sit right there. I'll let you be the judge of who should sit where and what's legal, what's not legal. I'm not saying that any of this is by the letter of law. I don't know which seats have seat belts. I would have to dig into it and find out. You can always just give us a call if you want to find out exactly which seat belts or how many seat belts are in the coach. Definitely give us a call. We'll get that information for you. And this is like a $200,000+ motorhome now in 2025. So the way we have this coach priced, I think is very, very attractive to a family who wants to go out and travel the country, do some weekends, some long weekends. Rest assured that when you buy a coach from Sewell Motor Coach, we take out all the risk. We have full transparency when we operate here, and we think that's important in this business. Folks, Talon just let me know that Doug, he sent me a text. I'm over here at the shop. Sorry if I turned too fast. I'm over here at the shop. We got this Monaco going. This Tiffin Phaeton we just pulled in for a customer doing a prep PDI on it. And we had another Ventana in the back corner there that sold. We're doing PDI on it. So while I'm over here at the shop, let's talk to you about our PDI process, because Talon texted me and said, Doug, I was editing this video on the Entegra Vision, and you said you were going to talk about our process, how we operate and how we do business and what we're going to do to this coach. But I didn't do it. I didn't shoot the video. So maybe I got a phone call that day, or maybe my ADD was kicking in big time. So let's jump inside. Let's jump inside this Phaeton and let's talk about that process right now, because I think it's important to understand what we're going to do to a coach. So if you're looking at a coach like this at another dealer, one like you're looking at, or like this Phaeton, beautiful coach, by the way. So if you're looking at another coach like this at another dealer and you're just not sure, pay attention to what I'm getting ready to talk about in the next few minutes, because it's so important to understand what we're going to do to this coach and what you should expect when buying a luxury motorhome from a dealer like us. So stay tuned to this part of the video if you're interested in doing business with Soul Motor Coach, or you want to understand our process, or understand the process that you should expect from a dealer when buying a luxury motorhome. I don't have my fancy tripod here. This is a few days after I filmed the original video, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our process, how we operate. Something I do in most videos is talk about this. First and foremost, we do 3 inspections on almost every coach before we offer them. Well, before we sell them, before they leave our possession, we do three inspections. The first inspection happens before we decide to buy, before we send any money to buy a coach. I do a pre-purchase inspection. That's usually an independent inspection to make sure that the coach is exactly what the seller told us it was. Second inspection essentially starts when my driver picked up, not this coach, but the Vision. When they pick the Vision up, they're going to start inspecting that coach as they bring it back to Soul Motor Coach in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. And we're going to continue that second inspection when it arrives. And essentially all we're doing is just verifying the information that we know to be true, that the coach is nice, clean, it doesn't need any parts that will possibly slow us down when we're ready to do our third and most important inspection. Good pre-delivery inspection, which is our third inspection, happens after you decide that this is not this coach that I'm in, but the coach that you watched the video on. That happens when you decide that that's the right coach for you. We're going to take a partial payment, and we're going to put that coach in pre-delivery inspection. We're going to get it ready for you. We're going to touch every button. We're going to operate every system in the coach. We're going to service everything that needs to be serviced. And essentially what I tell people is we take all the risk out of buying one of these. You never have to worry about if you're getting a good coach or a bad coach at Soul Motor Coach. We're going to do everything we needed. We're going to do a wheels-off chassis inspection. Yeah, we're going to service the generator, the engine, the water heaters, all the things that you can imagine are going to get serviced. That's when we also do detailing inside and out, paint correction if needed, tires if you've never heard my tire rule. This coach, this Vision you're looking at, it's a 2023, so it's going to have like late 21 or 22 tires on it. So they're all going to be good. They're still going to get inspected. All that's done, what we call delivery day. That's when you come pick up the coach. We're going to have it completely ready for you. We don't want to just pitch you the keys and wish you the best of luck. We want you to plan on coming and stay with us at least one night, preferably 2 on a coach like this. I keep saying like this. I'm sitting in a Phaeton. But yeah, even on a coach like this Vision, where it's a little bit more simplistic, a little bit easier, doesn't have as many luxury items or systems that you would find in a luxury motorhome like what you're seeing here. We still want you to plan on staying at least one night, preferably 2. At the end of the day, what is spending $100,000, $200,000, $300,000? It's just not worth it if you don't know how to use the coach. Because if you don't know how to use the coach, you certainly can't go out and enjoy it the way you should. And that's where we come into play at Soul Motor Coach. We want to make sure we dedicate one of our technicians to spend as much time with you as it takes to get you to learn how to use all the systems in the coach so you can go out and enjoy it. To spend this much money on a depreciating asset, you're doing it for a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle type purchase. This is a family memory maker coach. I say, folks, we take all the risk out of buying one of these units. It's so important. And if you're not sure, if you're looking at a coach like what you've seen here today, and you're just not sure, if you're looking at one somewhere else and you're just not sure about the dealer, about the motorhome, or the individual you're looking at buying it from, and something just isn't right, make sure you get the coach inspected. It's so important. Protect yourself, do your due diligence, get the coach inspected. Highly welcome outside inspections here. I have to be the one to vet that inspector to make sure that they know what they're doing. What do we do with pricing, folks? Well, folks, we are a one-price dealer. You never have to worry about negotiating with us. But everything that I've mentioned in this video thus far, from the inspections to the services to the delivery process, the detailing, all that's included in the price, no extra charge. So yes, we are a one-price dealer. We do not negotiate. That's just the way we operate. We've been that way since day one. Trade-ins, we have the same philosophy. If you're looking to trade a coach up or down, the number we give you on trade is exactly what we will write you a check for, regardless if you buy our coach or not. It's got to be a unit that you want to keep and resell here at Soul Motor Coach. Likely, if I gave you a number on like a towable or a unit that we don't want to keep, we're just going to hook you up with that wholesaler, and they'll be glad to buy that unit directly from you. Know how much more simple it can get than that. One price dealer, actual cash value for your trays. Yes, we have all the financing that the big box dealers have, all the same banks, the same interest rates, the same ability to get your deal financed, no problem. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I hope to talk with you soon.